Alright, this is our quick little market update for, this is it? We'll go over my area that I show. In case you are new here. And don't tell me I'm having computer problems. There we go, okay. Alright, so we go Jasper, down 575, up 75 to Calhoun area. I made a little mistake there, but it's fine. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Alright. So we are going to go over houses, what is selling and not for under $350,000, as we got right there. Alright, so let's go to active. 0 to 7 days, we have 49 matches. Let's see what the close are. 0 to 7 days, we got 20 matches. Can you see that? And that's in the bottom left corner. So, a lot more houses are coming on the market than are closing. This is the time to make offers for opportunities. There aren't many sellers in the market right now, or there aren't many buyers in the market right now. This is a great time to buy. So then I'm going to dive into these more, but this is a quick overview. 0 to 7 days pending, and active under contracts are also 11. So we basically got 20, and that's, I don't like to go into those because it gives a little more nuance in what a pending and active under contract is. But things are not going under market. A lot more stuff is going on the market than is coming off the market. So there are not many buyers, so this is a great time to be a buyer. So I'm going to take a quick look at what's new on the market. I'm not going to have a chance to do my full market overview this week, but this will be a short video. So we got a lot of stuff going on up in Calhoun and Daresville. And the price point is more. And then let's look down here. And we got stuff popping up everywhere. We got Canton, we got Waleska, we got Woodstock. And let's go back to criteria. Let's look at what was going pending and or under contract, which can be up to 2 weeks of stuff going under contract, which I was surprised that number was that low. Usually it's a good bit higher. Look at all these. Not many. Alright, so let's look at the solds, and then this will be a quick little video. We're going to go over the detail of the results of these. This is what you really want to know, is what things are actually selling for in your area. So we had nothing in Jasper. Under 300, there's not much going on in this price. So anything you see with that's coming up in here, not many people are making offers. All right, so let's go into the results. Let me put it on, okay. 225 Bennett Farms. Oh, I'm not in my listing thing, am I? 6 days, originally listed for 165, spent 6 days on market, sold for 170. 189, original list price, 5 days on market, sold for 170 and $1,000. So they got $20,000 off. The thing had only been on the market for 5 days. That's crazy. Those are really cheap price points. We're going to go from 170 up, so there might be something weird with those. This is just to give you an idea of why you should make offers. You never know what people are going to take, even if they've just been on the market for 5 days. So list price, $225, sold for $225 at $2,500. All right, so $239 on the market for 2 months, sold for $209. So they got $30,000 off within 2 months. $239, 2 days on. Oh, they went over with about $2,500. That must have been a good one. All right, $274, 40 days on market, $247, and $7,000 closing cost. So it's at $235. So they got $40,000 off. Sorry. 309 Gale Street, originally listed at $275. After 50 days, sold at $233 and $7,000 closing costs. So that's somewhere in the range of $226. So they got almost $50,000 off. $50,000 in 50 days. I'd take that. $275. 9 days on market, sold for $275. Okay, $275. 4 days on market, sold for $275 and $11,000 closing cost. $299. 7 days on market, $285 was the offer they accepted. So they took an offer of $14,000 off. Brand new on market. It's crazy. 3029, spent 3 months on, sold for $299. See, we're open Waleska, 310, 8 days on market, sold for $310 and just a little bit in closing cost. 315, 7 days, sold for $321 and $12 in closing cost. So about $5,000-$6,000 off. Don't have me do your math on the spot. 325, 19 days on market, sold for $309 and $8, so about $300,000, like $25,000 off in 19 days. $329,000 on the market for over 3 months, sold for $316 and $10,000 closing costs, so about sitting at $306. So $20-something thousand off. 334. Oh, hopefully that does mess up. Okay, 334, 20 days on market, 3325. And $5,000 off, so we got $10,000. 334 original list price. 2 months later, it sold for $305 and $9,000 off. So $295. Talking about $40,000 in that month, in 2 months. If I did my math right. 340 original list price. Here we are out in Cartersville. Sold for $320 and $14,000 in closing cost. So that's what, $305, $304, is that $35,000? Sorry, I keep messing up my clicker. $350,000 sold at list price in 6 days. That's in Waleska. And the last one, 206 Oconee Way, 365, originally listed. Sold 49 days later for $335 and $10,000 in closing costs. So that was so that'd be a net of $325. So that's $40,000 off. So that's what we were looking at. If you are, sorry, I hit the mic. There's not a lot of sellers, or there's a lot of sellers, not a lot of buyers. Make offers. You are not going to see me for a week. I made a quick little update video. I'm going to get back in the swing of things. I was working on a zoning video. Hopefully you'll have a zoning videos coming back in a couple weeks, because I'm going to be gone. Then I'm going to start on that again. And have a good one. Thanks.